What if you could talk to animals? Not in a Dr. Doolittle, they somehow understand English kind of way, but actually crawl inside their world, think like them, smell like them, live like them. Welcome to Hoppers. Hoppers is Pixar's 30th feature film, released on the 6th of March, 2026, directed by Daniel Chong, the creative genius behind the beloved animated series We Bare Bears. It stars the voices of Piper Curda, Bobby Moynihan, John Hamm, Meryl Streep, Dave Franco, and Kathy Najimy, and features an original end credits song by SZA. The film had a 6-year development journey, and it was worth every single day. It earned a 91% on Rotten Tomatoes. Critics called it a charming eco-fable, packed with madcap energy, and equal parts laughter and compassion. The city of Beaverton, Oregon. Yes, that's a real city, even declared March 5th, Hoppers Day in its honor. Our story begins with Mabel Tanaka, voiced by Piper Curda, and she has been an animal person since birth. We first meet her as a 6-year-old, trying to liberate every turtle, guinea pig, and snake from her school's classroom. It does not go well. She accidentally floods the hallway with the fire sprinkler. She gets suspended. Her frustrated mother drives her to stay with her grandmother. And that is where everything changes. Grandma Tanaka takes young Mabel on a walk through a forest glade, alive with animals, rustling leaves, and quiet magic, and she teaches her something that sounds simple, but Mabel will spend years struggling to actually learn. Patience, listening, stillness. Grandma passes away. Mabel grows up. She's now 19, in college at Beaverton University, and she still goes to that glade every single day, watching over it like it's the most sacred place on earth. And then Mayor Jerry Generazzo announces plans to bulldoze the whole thing and build a beltway highway straight through it. Jerry, voiced with silky, oblivious charm by John Hamm, is not evil. Exactly. He's just a smooth-talking politician who genuinely believes he's doing what's best for the town. He claims the animals have already left the glade, but Mabel knows they haven't. The problem is, no one believes her. While skipping her biology class for the 100th time, Mabel stumbles into something she was never supposed to find. Her professor, Dr. Sam, voiced by Kathy Najimy, is running a top-secret research project in a hidden lab beneath the university. The project is called Hoppers. Here's how it works. Scientists have figured out how to transfer a human's consciousness into a lifelike robotic animal body, so perfectly engineered that real animals cannot tell the difference. A human hops in, the robot breathes, moves, communicates, and the animal world accepts it as one of their own. Dr. Sam built this technology specifically to study animal communication. She is adamant, terrified, actually about one rule: it must never fall into the wrong hands, because if it does, total ecological collapse. Mabel, naturally, immediately sneaks into the lab and hops her consciousness into a robotic beaver. She has absolutely no training, zero authorization, maximum determination, and the moment she waddles into that glade on 4 stubby legs, the animal world opens up in front of her, in ways she never could have imagined. Inside the glade, Mabel meets King George, the charismatic, lovable, slightly neurotic leader of the beaver colony. Voiced by Bobby Moynihan with perfect comic timing and a genuinely warm heart, George wears a tiny gold crown, runs his dam like a kingdom, and immediately becomes Mabel's most unlikely best friend. And here's the thing Mabel discovers that blows her mind. The animals haven't left the glade. Mayor Jerry has been secretly installing fake trees, fitted with speakers that emit frequencies. Only animals can hear noise designed to drive them away, so the land looks empty enough to build on. The glade hasn't been abandoned. The animals have been forced out. Mabel is furious. She convinces George that they need to fight back, rally the animals, scare Jerry's construction crews away, and stop the highway before it destroys everything. But here's where Mabel's biggest flaw kicks in. She is very good at being angry. She is not yet good at knowing when to stop. George brings Mabel to a secret meeting, the Animal Council. This is where things get delightfully unhinged. The council is made up of monarchs from every animal kingdom. The bird king, a very opinionated goose. The amphibian king, a massive, eerily calm frog, the fish queen, the reptile queens, a terrifying trio of snake sisters, and the insect queen, voiced by the legendary Meryl Streep, a monarch butterfly who runs her billion-strong kingdom with regal ferocity and precisely zero patience for nonsense. With her is her son Titus, a spoiled, entitled caterpillar with big feelings and bigger ambitions, voiced by Dave Franco. Mabel makes her case to the council. Jerry has to be stopped. The council agrees. Specifically, the insect queen agrees they should squish Jerry. Mabel panics and tries to pull things back. A heated argument breaks out between Mabel and the queen, and then, in the most accidentally catastrophic moment of the entire film, Mabel squishes the insect queen. The entire council stares. George stares. Mabel stares, and then every animal in the room turns on her at once. With his mother dead and a throne to claim, Titus undergoes his metamorphosis, emerging from his cocoon as the insect king, a beautiful, terrifying butterfly. With a plan, he forces Dr. Sam and her team to build something extraordinary and horrifying. A robotic clone of Mayor Jerry himself. Titus is going to hop into a fake human body, attend Jerry's re-election rally at the Glade, and use the hidden fake trees, now amplified to lethal strength, to destroy the brains of everyone in attendance. Meanwhile, Mabel and George are on the run from the Animal Council, dodging a shark assassin named Diane. Yes, a great white shark dropped from the sky, while trying to warn Jerry that he is about to be replaced by a murderous butterfly in a human suit. In the chaos, Mabel is forcibly disconnected from the robot Beaver. George is left cradling the empty robotic body, not understanding what just happened to his friend. It is the most unexpectedly emotional image in the entire film. Mabel wakes up, reconciles with Jerry. The two of them, the girl who hated him and the mayor who didn't listen, realize they need each other. Jerry hops into the robotic Beaver. Together, they crash the rally. Titus, in his fake Jerry body, is seconds away from activating the sound trees. But Mabel reaches him first. She tries to reason with him. He reveals his full plan. Not just kill the humans, rule over every species on Earth. The Animal Council, hearing this, immediately turns on Titus. Mabel rips the silicon mask from the robotic Jerry's face, exposing Titus's mechanical form to the horrified crowd, and the facial recognition fails. He can't activate the trees. The last sound tree falls. The robotic Jerry explodes. Titus, ejected and furious, is immediately eaten by the amphibian king. Laser-guided karma. But the fallen tree ignites a wildfire, and it is spreading fast toward the Glade, toward Beaverton, toward everything. There's only one way to stop it. George and the Beavers make the hardest decision of their lives. They destroy their own dam. The water pours out in a torrent, flooding the Glade, extinguishing the fire, saving the town. Their home, the dam they built, the pond they loved is gone. But in the aftermath, Mayor Jerry, finally understanding what he nearly destroyed, reroutes the highway entirely. The Glade is declared a protected wildlife preserve. He works side by side with Mabel to clean it up. Mabel graduates. Dr. Sam hires her as her assistant, because the Hoppers program may be officially shut down, but the ideas? Those are just getting started. And in the film's final image, Mabel walks back to the Glade and finds George sitting on the same rock, where she used to sit with her grandmother. No words needed, just two friends, and a forest beginning to breathe again. Drop a comment. Team Mabel or Team King George? Like this video. Subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.